Hey guys, still TLR for life here, and this is a quick video on how to get rid of a two-stage idle. That is to where you make a nice high-speed pass, and once you come down to idle, the engine revs up a little bit and then drops down. Or if you give it a little goose, it lays down. Usually that's the case of having a too rich of a low-speed needle and too big of an idle gap. These idle gaps actually can be very small, and the engine will still idle really good. So putting a race tune on the low speed is a little bit harder to do than your high speed needle. Naturally, set your high speed needle to where you want it first, making sure that that's cleaning out really good and sounding good. Then you can go down to your low end and make your adjustment from there. So you'll make a pass and then you'll hear it rev up and drop down. So the first thing you're going to want to do probably is back out your idle stop screw a little bit, make a pass, see what it does, and if it's still doing it, back it out a little more. Once the engine starts, after you make a pass and your engine drops down and starts to load up and four-stroke and start loping, and sounds like it's going to stall or does stall, then you start leaning out your low end about a 1/16 of a turn or so in, and remake another pass until you get it to lay down. Once this starts leaning out, then you go back to your low speed, or your idle stop screw, and back that out, and it should come down right after a high speed pass and lay right down to a good stable idle. Once I got it to where I wanted, I'd made a few passes, and I think I let the engine sit there, or the car sit there and idle for, oh god, probably 20 seconds, and stabbed it, just punched it, and it took off like a bat out of hell. That's how you know you got a good setting on your low speed needle. If you get too lean, what's going to happen is you're going to hear this thing kind of bog out for like a quick second. It's not even really like a bog. It's almost like the engine stops and goes again. It's like almost like it wants to pop. It's like a comes off the idle like and goes. It's not going to be like a lean low or high speed needle to where it's going to be making a high pass and then bog and then go up and then down and then up on your high speed. So it's going to be a real quick thing. You'll know it when you hear it. Like I said, it just cuts out real fast and goes. So that means you probably need to richen your low end needle and probably open up the idle gap just a little more. Anytime you make an adjustment on your low speed needle, you may or may not have to compensate on your idle gap, just depending on how big of an adjustment you make down low. So yeah, that's how you get rid of that, and you just got to play it by ear. It takes a little bit of patience. It probably took me about a half a tank of running before I got it down, and you just got to be patient with me. You're going to almost want to give up, and then all of a sudden it's going to come in. You just have to be very patient. But you probably want to go a little bit, don't be afraid to be a little bit dramatic on the adjustment, loosening your idle stop screw. The worst thing that's going to happen is the engine's going to stall out. And like I said, once it starts loading up, that's when you start making your adjustment on your low speed needle. And just a little bit at a time until she lays down. I'll get a video for you guys tomorrow. I can't do it tonight to show you how this sounds because it's getting dark. I'll get a video of it. That way you guys got a general idea of how it should sound. And you should have a real nice happy tune. It'll help you in the corners, helps you clearing close-up jumps after a turn. It'll just be a lot smoother. So I hope this helps everybody out. Have any questions, please comment down below. Always comment, rate, subscribe. And we will talk to you guys real soon. Hope this helps everybody out. Take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully.